to this school project podcast. My name is Bernard Harold, and today we're going to be talking about Vyvanse for the Household Chemistry Research Project. Incredible thing these pills are. Vyvanse, also known as lisdexamfetamine. Vyvanse is a drug used to stimulate the central nervous system. It is used to help with ADHD, impulse control, hyperactivity, and to take control of binging eating disorders. It is taken orally to help focus, and it reduces appetite. Vyvanse is a mechanical mixture, with its two main ingredients being
lisdexamfetamine,
which is an active ingredient, and
microcrystalline cellulose,
which is an inactive ingredient. Let's start with the active ingredient.
Lisdexamfetamine.
This ingredient is an off-white powdery substance that is highly soluble in water. Isn't that cocaine?
Lisdexamfetamine.
Stimulates the central nervous system. It helps with ADHD and binge eating.
Lisdexamfetamine.
As a prodrug, it is inactive until it enters the body.
Lisdexamfetamine.
Blocks dopamine and
norepinephrine reuptake.
Scientists think that an imbalance of dopamine and
norepinephrine reuptake
leads to symptoms of ADHD. So when it blocks it, it basically just stops your curiosity chemicals, as well as your soul. But it's not clear how this drug helps with it completely. There's not much research. The chemical formula for this compound is C15H25N3NO, which is 15 carbon, 25 hydrogen, 3 nitrogen, and 1 oxygen. Moving on to the second ingredient.
microcrystalline cellulose.
This one is one of many inactive ingredients.
Microcrystalline cellulose.
It's a compound. It is white, odorless, insoluble to water, and it is a powder.
Microcrystalline cellulose.
Isn't an active ingredient, so it doesn't help with the effects or stimulants of Vyvanse, but it does help with the formula.
Microcrystalline cellulose.
Prevents interactions with active ingredients,
Lisdexamfetamine.
which means the medication keeps its effectiveness and stability. Basically, make sure that it does its job. For tablets,
Microcrystalline cellulose.
helps with the tablet's ability to break down and dissolve. It also works as a binder, keeping all the ingredients together. While in capsules, it works as a filler to help bulk up the active ingredient. The chemical formula for it
Microcrystalline
is
cellulose.
bracket C6H10O5 and bracket N, which is 6 carbon, 10 hydrogen, and 5 oxygen, N working as a high number, which is not cited what number N is when
Microcrystalline cellulose.
is used in Vyvanse. As much as Vyvanse is a wonderful and truly life-changing medication, it also comes with many side effects. Treatment for ADHD side effects are decreased or loss of appetite, anxiety, weight loss, diarrhea, vomiting, nausea, dizziness, dry mouth, anger, mood swings, trouble sleeping, stomach pain, blah, blah, blah. Treatment for binge eating disorder side effects are dry mouth, feeling jumpy/anxious, decrease or loss of appetite, trouble sleeping, increased heart rate, constipation, and again, blah, blah, blah. There are a lot of other precautions that come before taking Vyvanse. If you have struggled with addiction, it's not recommended that you take Vyvanse. It can be misused or lead to addiction. You can also develop withdrawal symptoms. Wow! You can develop withdrawal symptoms. Symptoms. Vyvanse can worsen tics/Tourette syndrome, can stunt growth in children, increase heart rate or blood pressure, and many more heart-related issues. Please be cautious and make sure that you're not allergic to any ingredients. Be careful if you have previously had drug abuse problems, and do not take any other medications whilst taking Vyvanse before consulting with your doctor. And do not take this medication if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Don't drug up your baby. Excuse me? Don't drug up your baby. Just like the invasive and incredibly harmful species we are, there are many ways that paraceuticals and medication production are harmful to the earth. And what I guessed. While I cannot find resources about environmental issues with Vyvanse specifically, here are some overall issues with paraceuticals. 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 The packaging of Vyvanse, pill bottles, have had a significant contribution to plastic pollution because they are usually non-recyclable. Estimated that the industry produces over 3 million tons of plastic waste each year. They take hundreds of years to decompose, and they release harmful chemicals into the earth while decomposing. Do you know how much plastic that is? I reckon it's about 300 million tons. Anyways, in addition, inappropriate disposal of Vyvanse can pollute water with such medication. This water then gets released into the environment and causes significant harm to marine/wildlife. I fear this is common sense not to flush your pills.
Shh.
Also, the manufacturing process and delivery process has a grand part of pollution, as many manufacturing processes are. Manufacturing uses a lot of energy. Duh. This contributes to issues from greenhouse gas emissions and ecosystem pollution. The production process releases pollutants into the air, harming literally everybody. What? However, there are safer options if you can't use Vyvanse or have had addiction problems and you don't want to misuse. Options are a non-stimulant medication like Ceteria. Ceteria is a better option because there are no risks of misuse because it's non-stimulant. It also does not cause anxiety, high blood pressure, high heart rate, or any other heart-related issues.
Yay!
While there's no grand way to make the pharmaceuticals manufacturing industry more environmentally friendly, we can do small things. If you can't take medication, you can make simple lifestyle changes. These changes are truly based on you. What helps you focus? Just because one thing works for another person doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Test out, try new things, right? It may be reminders, quiet spaces, noise-canceling headphones, different motivation tactics, stress toys, etc. Whatever helps you focus is a more environmentally safe option. Additionally, you could help reduce plastic waste by reusing your pill bottles and making sure that your pills are safely and appropriately disposed of. Pill bottles are being worked on to make more environmentally friendly and more recyclable friendly. You can bring them back to the pharmacy for safe disposal. Never flush them. The industry can do simple things like reducing pollutants released, finding safer, more ethical materials, minimizing chemical waste and energy consumption, but there isn't really anything we can do except for be more aware of our consumption. For me, Vyvanse is truly a lifesaver, but I find that it takes my personality away, makes me more blunt or uninteresting. Anything for those good grades, am I right? Am I? Vyvanse can also become less effective over time, meaning you will have to increase your dose every year or so. I also find my brain gets overwhelmed easily while on Vyvanse. Like, I have to clean my bedroom before I clean my bathroom. Otherwise, it is physically impossible to do either. Overall, Vyvanse! Yay! A wonderful drug that has made school a bit easier. Truly recommend. Why not drug everybody up until they're robots, right? Right? Well, that's another school project done. My name is Bernard Harold, and thank you for watching my show. Goodbye now.
Boy. Okay, sorry.